Hello everybody, Houston here for another link update. I hope you guys are doing well, having a great day or a great night. And before jumping into the charts, don't forget to smash the like button, share with your friends and subscribe as well. We are exchanging my knowledge for our time and we both grow together. And let's jump into the charts. So as you guys know, the way I look at link, also the title of this video, if you guys saw my previous analysis, you understand my method. And so this structure right here, it's not a top at all, okay? So this structure, doesn't matter how this is going to play out, it's so the first continuation, and this is going to be the top, okay? So we don't know if it's going to be around also, if you are new into this channel and if it is the first time you are watching my analysis, you will understand that I always go for the bigger picture first, okay? And for the long time frame, I mean for the coming months or maybe 1 year or two, doesn't matter, this is the range that we are looking for a top. So it can be $50, $34, $21, okay? Because this is it's based on market projection. So it could be also expansion or growth, okay? You name it. And so if you're familiar with my method, again, this, it was, some people can call it the bottom, okay? But I call just the beginning or the first step. And for markets that have low volume and also like low activity, because we know 90% of all trades are made by bots, okay? So this is the early beginning. Even after we reach this range right here, so again, doesn't matter how we are going to make it. The point is, it's too young, okay? And nobody knows the intrinsic value yet, okay? So price discovery is on the table, not only for Link, but also for other coins and projects. And now let's take a closer look. Let's see volume and then OBV. So as I highlighted before, just a second. So as I highlighted before, we didn't had bullish continuation. Also the volume is decreasing. And why is decreasing? Let me highlight the level, just a second. So hold on just a second. Okay, so as you guys can see, the last point of high buyers volume was when we touched the $5 level. Okay, right after the bullish activity started to decrease. And why this happens? Because we know the smart money don't long or buy at resistance levels, right? It's like say buy high and sell low. It's the same thing. Because one of the reasons, there are many, the risk against reward for people buying at this range is very low. Okay, so the smart money is aware of such things, and that's one of the reasons we can see decreasing buyer activity. Okay, and let's take a look on OBV as well. Oops, it's not this guy. Hold on. Okay, so for OBV we have a small bearish divergence because we made a marginal higher low compared with the previous one, but we have two things here that are key to understand what we are facing. Just 1 second, please. Okay, let's go. So the first thing is the bearish divergence. It's bad. Yes, it's not great, it's not amazing, but it's not worse, it's not awful. And why? We need bearish activity. We need it. We need the bears to do their stuff before the bulls can make their move. It's an exchange. It's a natural exchange. One can't survive without the other. That's how it works. And so the good news here, on top of that bearish divergence, let me take out volume just a second. Oh, okay, so this little breach right here, I will show you guys. Can you see the H here on top, right above the crosshair? You can see the highest value for that candle. So I will place my crosshair at the candle I want to show you the level. And so you can see there on H, 502. And here we have the $5 level. So this 0.2 cents, believe or not, is the trigger for later bullish continuation. Okay, so this is a fact. Okay, most people don't talk about it. They even acknowledge such things. Okay, and so later bullish continuation. If we had a clock like a schedule, how it would work? We need the bears first before the bulls can show up. Then the bulls will make their move. We know parabolic moves without corrections don't end well. That's why we need the bears. So when we say bears or bearish scenario, pullback, correction, it's not bad at all. Okay, we need it for continuation. So we had the trigger on this 0.2 cents right here for later continuation, and we didn't had here on the first attempt. Okay, and again, if you look at buyer's volume, we made it a marginal higher high compared with the previous one that was to set up the markup for later bullish continuation. This is a bull market, okay, and we need markups to set the proper levels for later activity. That's how it works. Market makers are aware of such rules. And so another interesting thing here, so this is a marginal higher high, right? And here it's a lower high compared with the previous one. So we didn't had a lot of people selling at this level. Okay, so the bulls made the ray, they made their point for later bullish continuation, markup set, and then right after the bears showed up, because the bears, smart bears, the top bears, they also know how the market mechanics, how it works behind the scenes. Okay, so that's the point for the bearish activity in the short time frame. It should be something like this, for example, before the bulls take over again, because remember, the bulls are in control. Again, this is a bull market. Okay, and so now let's take a closer look on this candle here on the monthly. So as you guys know, in the hierarchy of time frames, the monthly is the big boss. Okay, so we had first rejection, then a second one, plus another two, and another one here. Okay, so in the short time frame of things, in this time frame here, that is around 1 year. Yes, exactly 1 year. You guys can see here, we made a top back in June 2019, and was where? On the summer pivot. That's my theory, thing that I am working on and showing examples of it and data for a long time already. Okay, And so what we have now, we have June again, so it's the summer again. And again, we have the summer pivot. Odd? Not at all. And again, so we have this range for this distribution, okay, or a supply level. And let me take a closer look. Okay. So, as you guys can see, it's a place where they keep selling. No news at all. We also had the same activity around this level right here. Okay, it's a different pattern, yes, but we're following the same market mechanics. And then the last candle, so this is a whole month, okay, we made again, so this is a lower high. Let me take a closer look here, just a second. So you guys can see the top for this candle was 489 and the previous one 502. Okay, so it's a lower high, which in my opinion is the top for this range. Okay, in my opinion, but my opinion is not important at all. Okay, you can check for yourself and take your conclusions. So this candle right here, it's a bad candle, okay, especially because it's on the monthly, so it's very significant, okay. And right now all the activity that we had here, it's inside a rejection, the previous candle, which is bearish because we had a lot of rejection. Now we are going to take a closer look on the other time frames, but again, this is a bad candle, okay? It's somewhat a shooting star, around a shooting star, okay? It's not a bearish spinning top, but in my humble opinion, a shooting star, which is a reversal candle, acknowledging the bullish scenario. This is a red flag in the short time frame, okay? So not a big deal at all. And also the pullback here, or the correction before going up, can be around $3 or even $1.50. Okay, it doesn't matter. So some people go emotional when we call for retraces, which are necessary, and so they say, well, we are at $4 right now, doesn't make any sense to go to, I don't believe it's going to $1, okay, but for example $1.50. They say, whoa, that's not possible, from 2 to $1.50 is not possible, it's bad. No folks, it's not bad at all, because we are exchanging, we are giving like $2.50 to the bears in exchange for what? For the big move up. So as you guys can see, it's healthy, it's a healthy exchange. That's how the markets work, buyers and sellers, people taking profits, key levels, levels of continuation, etc., etc. So when you hear about such things, or you see bearish clues, don't get emotional. It's necessary. By the same way, it's necessary for it to keep going up. It's also necessary to have health corrections along the way. That's how it works. So now let's jump into the weekly. Okay, so this range, let me do a thing here, just a second, I will be fast. Okay, I want the line is straight. So it is possible to reach especially this level right here, 1.73. Yes, it is possible. It is likely. I really don't know, okay, because I don't believe 3 is going to be enough, but 2.30 can be enough for a healthy retrace. It should be something around this level, okay, but it is something that I'm not concerned at all. Like I said, doesn't matter if it's going to be here oh, sorry, the midway here or the lower band. Okay, and so this is our, just a second, let's take a closer look. So this is our bad candle, inverted hammer, just below main resistance and marginal lower high. Okay, so this can be a set point for a small trace, in my opinion. And right after, we had this hammer, which is somewhat a bullish hammer. I don't trust reversal or bullish and bearish candles in between. I don't trust them. Okay, but yeah, so again, this is my opinion and my opinion only, not relevant. So this guy right here, this last candle is based on Bitcoin behavior in the previous days, which we have a great move up after a move to 80,900. That's the same move, okay? Don't take my word for it. You can check both charts together and you will see it's following Bitcoin. And a hint here that there's another thing. Let me show you. So Link is traded against the US dollar, and Link also follows Bitcoin because Bitcoin is the market pivot, okay, the whole market pivot. And just a second, yeah, another line here. Yeah, so in between we have the percentage. So we have the correlation for the US dollar because that's the point of this pair, right? Link trading against US dollar. The US dollar here is not the representation in dollar of Link value. So this is a fact, okay? And even, believe or not, most people are not aware of such things today in 2020. But yeah, okay, let's go. And so, and we also have the correlation between Link and Bitcoin. And here, that's a key thing because I'm not talking about this pair, Link against BTC, okay? What I'm talking here is, we know the bots follow Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, the bots will buy. If Bitcoin goes down, the bots will sell. And so we have two strong correlations here, and in between there is the percentage of each move compared with each pair. And so what does it mean? What is this about? So for example, if Bitcoin goes up by 1%, how much in percentage Link is going up? That's the thing about all the other currencies trading against the dollar or moving following Bitcoin, okay? I tracked Link before, and sometimes Link has a stronger move compared with Bitcoin. For example, let's say Ethereum goes up, oh sorry, Bitcoin goes up 1%, Ethereum will goes up 4 or 5%. And Link, so Bitcoin goes up 1%, Link sometimes 1 and 5, 2%, 2 and 5%. Okay, so these are particular characteristics for coins that behave with Bitcoin. Okay, so have this in mind as well. You can do your research and find the percentage as well. And now let's take a look on the 3 days. So another thing here that I want to show you. Let's go step by step here. So this structure right here, yes, this one right here. So it's one structure, okay? It's like A, and this structure right here, including the outcome, is another structure. and we can't mix both. For example, lines like this. Okay, they are valid. Yes, they are valid. What they will give you? They will give you, just a second, let's make a better draw. So this is one of the lines, not the line, sorry. One of the reasons I am making a research on patterns, okay? I am describing how patterns behave, how they born, why they born, and the outcome of the patterns, sorry. And so as you guys can see here, if we do this kind of draw, what these are going to give us? It's going to give us a ascending channel, which are not 100% bullish or 100% bearish, but can be a problem in the reading, okay? And now I'm going to show you my perspective about it. One of the reasons I don't make such lines, and also there is another thing here, okay? So for example, let me see. Yes, so for example, this move right here is not a wave, okay? So if we address these three guys here, it's going to lead us to a wrong reading of price behavior, okay? Because we are acknowledging a valid pivot, but it's not a valid wave. They are two separate things, okay? And so if we take only the valid ones, we end up with a speculative structure. And also the same is true for the top, because we have multiple ones here on the same range and multiple ones here very close on the same range, which is speculation. The perfect scenario would be 3, something like this. Close, the candles close here, but far away from each other. There are people who say, just a quick example here. So let's say this is price behavior, okay? Some people say this is valid for a trend line, okay, which is also wrong for the upper band of any channel or any descending pattern, okay, because this move is too close, and this guy here, it's not a valid wave, only this one right here. So that's small things that people don't understand, they don't acknowledge, they don't know how to read the trend lines or lower bands, upper bands, and this can change everything. Everything. A single line not addressed properly can ruin entire analysis, okay? And so this is the reason I'm not addressing this structure right here as a ascending channel, but instead, like I just showed you, I'm taking so again, this guy right here is the outcome of this structure, close above 50. I'm not going to give more information about it, it's my trading setup. I highlighted this in previous videos, you can take a look. So this guy right here is the outcome of this structure. So it is done, it is complete, already played out, game over. And right now, what I'm looking at, it's somewhat similar behavior, but in a bigger scale, which are going to lead us to the major bull continuation. And so, like I said, we can have a retrace to this level or even to this level right here, but it's going to be a higher low compared with this one here. I am 100% sure about it, okay? The only question is how much we are going to retrace, okay? So just for the sake of this example, Let's take a quick look. So like the example that I showed around 272 and 267, that's the round. Oh, no, sorry, not the round, that's the range, the level for a healthy pullback. Okay, that will be something close to, we are probably going to have some bullish activity here, and so can be around this range right here. Okay, and then the bears will leave because they know how much far they can go. They know the ranges that they are safe. By placing shorts and selling inside this range, they are inside the bull's territory. And their stops and liquidation levels will be too close to key bull levels. So they are not going to take risk. And the only one selling here, believe it or not, is going to be the exchange, because they will be following Bitcoin behavior. And also they want everybody out before going up. That's how it works. The exchanges are not our friends. They are not friendly. Okay? This is shark eating shark, day after day, non-stop. Let me see what else. Yes, so this is going to be a two-step process, and the last step can be very boring. So as you guys just saw, we can then still trading like this before going up. Okay, that's probably how this is going to happen. As you guys can see, even now in the few days, the market is awful. The worst scenario to trade. Okay, and so this is also a characteristic of bullish continuation, because the bears know they have to do their move. They must do, but there is a key time window to do this. If they do in the wrong time window, they will be done. So they will wait patiently, and then they will make their move before they can let it go and wait for the bulls to do their job. Okay, yeah, so let's go into the daily. So again, excuse me, this candle right here looks like a bullish candle, all the way bullish, right? It's a morning star, but the problem is it's not in the bottom, it's in between. And like I said, bullish candles or bearish candles in between are one of the many triggers for bull and bear traps. Okay, because we know, just a second. Okay, let's go. So it's not nothing new that we would have buying orders around this level, because the support and resistance traders, they are always the first ones to draw first blood. Okay, so no news about it. But the thing here is, by having this bullish candle here doesn't mean we are going to have bullish continuation. But remember the reason? We are trading in the range for distribution near key resistance levels. The smart money is not longing or buying such levels. They don't do it. They don't. Okay? And so it's the typical scenario that we print a bullish candle after buy orders being triggered, and we end up without proper follow through. Okay, don't take my word for it. Wait, and let's see how this will play out. Okay, don't take my word for it. You can do your own research. Let's jump into the 4 hours. Okay, so this, guys, this pattern right here, it's 100% a mirror of we have for Bitcoin with a slightly difference, very small, but it's the same behavior, okay? And believe it or not, this is not a inverted head and shoulders, okay? It is not. And so as you guys can see, after the bullish activity for the support range and following Bitcoin, we end up without bullish continuation. And all these rejections are based on Bitcoin rejections, okay? Again, don't take my word. You can check the chart for yourself. Let me see if... yes. So, as you guys can see, the same behavior with all the previous rejections. Okay? So it's almost the same scenario. If we go to the 1 hour, it will be even clearer. So as you guys can see, it's basically the same stuff, okay? And so sometimes some people say, emotional people, okay? Don't get me wrong. They say, well, Link is bullish. Yes, Link is bullish. But that's not the thing right now. It's about the market mechanics. Link is following Bitcoin. And Bitcoin, we know, can drop further to 80,000 range, 7,000 range. And so it's like being bullish in the wrong time, in the wrong time frame, okay? It's like this. We must be bullish in the bigger picture, but in the short time frame, we have to be a little concerned, a little bearish, okay? So let me see. Yeah, so no news here. This pattern here, like I said, it is not an inverted head and shoulders. It's asymmetrical and without form, okay? So like I said, is one of the worst places to trade. And you guys know the drill. This is not financial advice, okay? And yeah, so nothing clear. We had a breach. Just a second. Okay, so as you guys can see here, we had multiple breaches. Second. And we stopped around this level right here. So in a single blow, we took many previous lows, and in the last one we took key levels, okay, key lows. And this can be a problem, because if the bulls are not going to show up now, okay, we are going to end up, even if we go up, okay, doesn't matter how, we are probably going to set lower highs, which would be bearish for the short time frame, okay? But again, don't take my word for it. You can do your research. You can open the charts and check the levels and the behavior for yourself, okay? And let me take a quick look on the chat, just a second. Nick Benz, my brother, how are you doing, my friend? Hey go, hey ho, no opium, please. What's your target range for Link in the next bull run, Houston? I talked about in a previous video, if I'm not wrong. I believe it's around 21, 34, even the 34, 55, around this level, okay? Sean, hello Sean. Hotcraft that, what's up, yo? AJ, how are you considering the last candle on the monthly chart if the candle has not finished printing yet? Because of the nature of the whole move, okay? So it is true that candle could reverse, yes, but how much firepower and money it would be necessary? So again, by presuming that bearish candle is going to turn bullish, we still have 14 days before the month end. I must presume people will have to keep buying at a distribution level or keep buying resistance levels. So that's why I'm addressing the candle as bearish even without the close, okay? So the approach to read candles only after they close, it's like 50% of the job. Okay. Kizel, can you make a T for USD ZAR? It look interesting for a long time. Maybe I'm not covering the pairs traded against the dollar, because I am working in something that is changing the way we trade forex. Okay, I'm making a lot of trades. I made like $50,000 profits plus in the previous few days, and I'm sharing this method on the Champions Club, and I'm still working on it. Okay, but for you to have an idea, in my last 36 trades, 12 were made at once, one followed by the other, doom, 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 without technical analysis. So this is something new I'm working on, okay? Because I'm using a different method, a different approach. It's more like a machine approach, and so far it's working amazingly. So obviously, for obvious reasons, I'm not going to disclose it and share, because you guys know a lot of people are stealing my research, my charts, my work. And but yeah, I'm going to share the results soon. But in the Champions Club Forex account, it's up by 82% in like 4 months. So 82% on top of the initial capital. Okay, so but yeah, I will see if I can make a comment on that, but not sure. Okay. John Cruz, oi irmão, hello John, hello, olá. Marvin, hey, Marvin, my brother. Future boy, hi bro, all good? Yes, all good. Carl Whitehead, thank you Wilston, you're very welcome my friend. AJ, thanks Wilston, nice video, thank you. Future boy, what's your most favorite crypto beside XRP and Ethereum? Oh, well, this is a hard question. Maybe Kava. Kava Labs has a great project. Land is aligned with Ethereum. Nobody talking about Land. Land made like a 500-600% move. So those are great projects that most people don't talk about. They only go for the hyped ones. So not a big deal, my opinion. I would look for not something new. I'm not looking for promises. I'm looking for amazing products, something that can change something out there. Thank you very much. You're very welcome, my friend. So guys, thank you for your time. Thanks for your patience. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to smash the like button. We only have 11 likes. That is not even worth. But yeah, so thanks for your support. Thanks for your time. Let's see, looking forward to another XDC analysis. So about XDC, there's no big change. Still bearish, bears in control. And if we keep like that, we are going to end up with bear break. Okay, so not looking great at all. Thank you guys, stay safe, God bless, have a nice day. I will try to make more updates today, and stay tuned, and thanks again, thank you very much. And also thanks for the support on the channel. We are almost about to reach 1000 subscribers. That's amazing, amazing. For like less than 2 months, without clickbait, moon, lambo, opium, claptrap stuff, broken charts. Guys, this is beyond. And you guys know I have few followers on Twitter. It's like I have a very small range. It's beyond my expectations. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Occult theocracy, not democracy. USD key are. So have this in mind about pairs on the forex market. The dollar is king, and every single currency out there is in a bearish trend. This is it. Okay, making analysis for the X pair, Y pair, W pair, not worth my time, okay? Not for now, by the reasons that I told you, that things that I'm working for, okay? But yeah, so if you Champions Club, you showed, because you're going to learn a few things. I don't teach technical analysis there, but you guys are going uh, to learn very interesting things, okay? And once everything, all the things out there skyrocket, it's not you. It's like you can make profits. Yeah, of course you can. But again, our new method for, especially for the forex trade, is beyond anything I ever saw in my whole life. And you guys know I'm not emotional. I'm not hype. And yeah. Uh, so guys, I had a problem here, and this is it for now. And yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you. Have a great day.